Lunch, first, you fly towards the ground. You begin to see all 5 hideous minutes of your horrible life flashback for you, and you don't like what you see. However, on the ground, you see sparks begin to form. Suddenly they dance outwards. You peer through, and you gaze up at the room from a different angle. You feel your stomach turn as you twist and fly out of this wall and slam into this set of boxes. Okay. You sort of you hit the ground, you roll for a bit, and you slide to a mostly harm-free stop. Just in case things get worse. Ow, 5 damage. That hurts a lot.
Yeah.
You're
Good
wounded.
thing that my head absorbed the damage.
Selene, on the other hand, Firefly, on the other hand, you come down and you used your magic to protect Lunch. You see the box coming, and you know this is going to hurt. You've spent enough time flipping and twisting yourself through the air. I'll give you an acrobatics roll to let you choose which part of your body hits.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be double ones for a second.
Oh. You slam into the barrel and you feel something pop. Your left arm is completely unusable. Pick an attribute and apply a -5 to it for now.
Ooh, I'm
It's
going to pick
nasty.
fighting. I'm going to pick fighting because
Yeah, makes sense.
there's no way that she could fight right now. So let me put a little -5 on that. For now.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay. On the floor above, Velvet and Atticus are stuck to the wall. What are you guys doing?
Okay, well, hearing the telltale bone pop, Velvet immediately wants to go down and heal Selene. In that case, Velvet is gonna sidle spider climb and continue taking out her hands and spearing them into the wall to get over to this ladder and then
Okay.
slide down.
You hear yelling from the floor above. Atticus, you recognize the sound. Can you give me a perception? Specifically for machines. Like, some machine knowledge. That'll do just fine. You recognize that sound anywhere. That's the starting of a motor. There's something motorized up above you. You hear the grinding of gears and the pumping of pistons. Something's moving, something's heavy. You hear the floor creak above you. You made it over to the ladder successfully.
Okay,
Like,
I guess
good.
we're like kind of sharing a rung at the moment.
Yeah,
Yup.
can we...
Yeah.
oh, you're still on my back, I thought, and I was just
Oh,
carrying
that
you.
works too. I'm sorry I touched you. I didn't.
It's okay, it's an emergency.
Okay.
If you're, well, hang on. If you're gonna slide down, Atticus is going to let you go and try to rocket boots over to the remaining catwalk on this level.
Oh shit, okay.
A well-timed blazing is what we need to get out of this. I guess I'd probably put that as my grit.
You barely managed to cling on to the edge, and you're watching this thing next to you. Just like, you're worried about hearing the click, you don't hear it though. Meanwhile, on the floor below,
Heal immediately. We
Should
should.
check on Lunch first. I'm fine. Oh, that's
You
loose.
are not.
Oh wow, that's just hanging.
All right, I'm gonna heal you.
this is the second time you've dealt with a similar arm injury across the course of 2 days.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my doctor ability.
I feel like we should all get out of here and come in through the roof or something, because I feel like we're at a pretty significant disadvantage.
Yeah, this is. Oh, Lunch, are you okay?
Yeah, you know is how it is. He's like stumbling around a little bit. He's got a nasty bump on his head.
Wait, how many teeth did he have before? Was it 6 or 7?
I didn't count. It was gross.
Does it even matter at this point?
Did any of your gravy packets make it?
It's like a slip and slide connecting where the portal came out and him.
Oh, thank God, that's what that is.
Atticus is going to, so I can't like see what it is, but there's some kind of machine with a motor on the
Yes.
level above us.
Yes, on the floor above you, it's heavy, and you're pretty sure you just saw it take a step.
Ooh, okay. Can I see any people up there?
No, you can't, but you're pretty sure somebody had to turn it on.
There's only so many things I can worry about at once. All right. Can I? One more question. Is it walking towards the ladder?
It seems to be. Or it's negotiating its way over this direction a little bit at a time.
Okay. So, I'd like to see if I can intentionally activate this barrel, but turn it around so that instead of an updraft, it has a really sharp downdraft that carries it up into the above floor.
Oh.
Oh shit, okay, nice. That's super bright. Okay, just give me ingenuity.
Yes!
Oh shit!
Atticus!
Okay, so
Atticus
yeah,
theme.
I'd like to aim it at the, I assume, golem of some kind,
Yeah.
and just like detonate the floor under it.
You send this barrel skyrocketing. It flies, hits the bottom of the platform, and a great rupturing wind detonates the floor above. Suddenly you see something. It goes flying past you for a split second. A mechanical monstrosity. This is an R2 class automata. You recognize it from your time in the rocket waste. Quite expensive. You have no idea how these bandits got it.
Oh,
it,
wow.
however, whizzes past and hits the floor below, shattering both of its mechanical legs.
And I assume the piano.
And, of course, the piano.
No, those
Not
wind
the
chimes.
piano.
Everybody else, you see this.
So, does it
What was
fall
that?
in slow motion with sparkles?
No.
I would have needed a 26 for that.
Yes,
Ah,
of course.
darn.
So, as it falls by, Atticus only gets a brief look at it, but just briefly, instead of being, like, worried or shocked at the situation, he's just like, whoa, an R2!
It hits the ground and begins to crawl its way. Like, what do you guys do on the ground floor?
Oh, okay. I'm not dealing with that crap. She's gonna make a portal underneath it and put it on not the floor where Atticus is, but the floor that it just came from.
Ooh,
on the
okay.
bottom of that, so it then drops the same distance again.
Warning, it is magic.
Oh.
Yeah, automata, use actually recycled magic items. Arstelum gathered up all the magic items and made circuitry for the automata. They
What a
use,
bad idea.
for the most part, people believe it's a green way to reuse the horrible, horrible magic items. But, yeah, no, slightly volatile. Less volatile than normal magic items, still a little bit.
If robots could scream, this one would.
Instead, I will instead put a portal on this is like a mining cart, right?
Yeah, it's a mining cart.
That's probably pretty heavy, so I'll put a portal under that and do the same thing, but have it drop on the
Oh,
automata.
that's super
The mining
bright.
cart
Okay.
is also magic.
Yeah.
God.
Die.
Welcome to hell.
20 plus.
You send a mining cart spiraling through the air at this creature. Now, your swing for that was only a +2, but I'm going to add the benefit of gravity, obviously. 1d6 per floor seems fair. It slams into the back of the creature and sends its parts scattering across the ground. It's still up, it's still moving, it is still very pissed at you. It cannot move.
Okay.
What was that, guys? I think I heard something.
Lunch, please turn around.
So, did I negate Selene's broken?
Oh no!
I'd say you've bought enough time to negate it for like a short little while. Like, maybe it'll last a combat. It's not a proper treatment. You know that.
Okay.
She knows that.
Should we roll, like, is this proper combat now? Should we roll 3d6?
God, it's up to you. You fighting this thing or running?
I feel like we gotta fight it after that cool show by Atticus.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Alright.
Okay.
my
So,
three.
yeah.
Oh,
give me a
shit.
3d6.
Do I have, or does Atticus have any idea the capabilities of this thing? Like,
Yes.
in a ballpark from like, yeah, this is like a tough but winnable fight to these things annihilate entire armies.
Okay, this at the start was a tough but winnable fight. You've done a lot to negate its advantages. However, this thing is meant to fight soldiers. Atticus, you've never fought one before, but you've seen it take on groups of armed men. Breaking its legs, very, very good idea.
Luckily, we're not soldiers. We're cool people.
I kind of want to heal lunch.
That's legit. Lunch is going into this with -5 health.
All right, I heal Lunch for 4, I think.
Okay.
Now it's my turn. Runs at it, slams still injured head into robot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What color are you rocking?
That would be blue, I think.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, that's your worst one.
You Lunch swings.
Yeah.
Lunch swings at it from the side with the blue swing. Your attack bypasses it. It's holding up its left shield and it looks almost a little surprised. Your attack catches it. How much damage do you deal?
6.
6. Holy fuck. Okay. It takes the full. Wait, no, hold on. You gotta roll your attack, my dude. Sorry. Oh, 8. Yeah, it clatters off the armor uselessly, unfortunately.
My head clatters off.
Your head clatters off of its armor uselessly. It looks down at you, now completely within range. Now, you prepped blue, correct?
Yeah.
17, I believe, beats your swing, so you take 4 damage. The exact amount that Velvet just healed you.
Oh.
It swings its great metal fist up, uppercuts you, and sends your butt chin sprawling.
No, my best feature.
So I used one of these barrels. I don't want to do the same thing twice. I'm not gonna shoot another barrel at it. I'm gonna get a little running start and hop down toward it. And as I'm about 6 feet above it, I'm going to fire up my boots and try to basically hover right above its head with flame jets going into it.
Oh, yo, okay. Give me an ingenuity roll. Once again, you see as Atticus begins to spew flames into the creature's sensory... Well, to you, you assume they're sensory organs. To Atticus, he in fact knows that they're sort of like... They're designed optics. Collections of little cameras that switch on and off depending on lighting conditions. The lighting conditions right now are fire. You watch as they spin and spin and spin out of control, something snapping in the head. You're pretty sure you disabled its low light vision, and you smack to the ground, dealing a good old 3 damage to it.
Can I use my surprise maintenance for this combat also?
Absolutely.
So I'd like to flavor that by I start to run out of fuel on the boots, so it's like and as I start to fall, Atticus is like, and just like kicks it in the head to kind of like slow his descent and end up on the wall and slide down. So it's
let me see if this
1d6 additional damage to a machine type enemy with a high chance to stun.
Roll that additional 1d6. What you call it? To make a comparison of what's going on right now. You add your 1d6 to your 16.
Oh,
much.
so it's 19 versus 18?
It's 19 versus 19.
Oh.
Yeah. You barely scrape by, and you deprive it of its second turn.
Rad.
It collapses to the ground. Actually, like you have a weird moment of like empathetic humanity with this thing as the innards of its head are suddenly scrambled. It reaches into its own like helm casing and begins to futz around, completely distracted.
Oh yeah, Atticus is really broken up about trashing something like this, but people are.
Don't worry, you can make
people are
it
having
scrap.
Arms dislocated, so it's
They're
time
having
for-
a bad time.
Yeah.
I'm going to be using tools and gadgets, so it's not going to be a very exciting turn, but I just don't think Firefly is really 100% here, so she's just going to use Shooting Stars, which is where
fantastic.
she just fires off a little firework at the robot, so do 20 plus, and I'm using a 6 for this. This is pretty exciting.
Okay.
So it'll actually do 7 damage if that actually hits.
Yes. No, that absolutely hits, and you deal a full 7 damage. You blow a hole through its armor, sending up shrapnel everywhere. A single key dinks off the wall. Okay, top of the round again. Atticus taking a closer look at this thing. You remember what the R2 was specialized in. It has 2 great riot shields that it uses to bludgeon the shit out of everything it can find. Charging at it straight on is a bad idea. Finding ways around its defenses, that'd be the smart plan.
So do we roll another set of D3s?
You roll your 3d6 at the start of the round.
Oh,
so
perfect. That's exactly the one I wanted.
Oh.
Furthermore, you notice it raises its right arm this time, letting the left fall to its side.
Oh man, I'm actually really good.
Okay, Selene, I have a dual tech idea with you.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Okay, I'm gonna pour that bag of sugar into a portal you make on the ground. You make the sugar rain down into it as it gets in all of its cracks and crevices and caramelizes, destroying it.
That's hilarious, yes.
Okay, so, to explain how dual techs work really quickly. Dual techs, unlike in other games where you need to wait for the ally's turn, you can trigger them instantly. We've discussed this before. However, a dual tech always possesses both of the colors used to perform that dual tech. So, Velvet, what color are you using?
I'm gonna use blue because I'm considering this a reverse pickpocket.
Okay, and Selene, you are using which color?
Let's see here. I don't have the -5 right now, right?
You do not.
Okay, and then if that's the case, I'll use yellow,
Yellow.
for fighting, because this is kind of a... well, maybe, you know what? No, this is more of a trickery thing, isn't it? We're being tricky, so I should probably use red. Yeah, I'll use red then.
Blue and red.
Blue and red. Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic.
blue and red.
We're using purple.
Okay, now, you can tell that this is going to be a clash. Now, the way that dual techs work, you both roll, and the poor sap on the other side has to beat both of your rolls.
Okay, so it's basically advantage. Let's try our best.
Very much so.
I will run over and grab the sugar and do my best. 24.
24. Okay, let's see what it rolls. 10. Okay.
All right.
Now, there's something interesting about this. Now, it has already lost. Functionally, you will clash and get a free action. However, you'd think normally, Firefly shouldn't have to roll, right? Incorrect. If Firefly can beat the enemy's roll too, she deals her damage. Functionally, you can get, like, partial damage off of the dual tech. If, like, only one person wins on your dual or triple tech, only that one person will deal damage, but you'll still get the action. Everyone else, however, will not deal damage. So it's worth seeing to see if Selene hits. Yes, she does.
Oh, this poor thing, it keeps losing by 1.
You guys deal a combined 11 damage as suddenly sugar rains down from the skies and begins to harden and fill the gaps in its armor. The chunks left by Atticus and Selene, there's still a firework sputtering inside. It begins to light up the sugar and suddenly it looks like Atticus is beautiful to you. You haven't seen snow before, but it's like watching a snowstorm, and that snowstorm's turning delicious.
Are there any like bits that are kind of fluffing up like cotton candy sort of going around? Since there's a lot of air.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh,
that.
you can be our cotton candy machine. Let's invite it to my party.
Okay, it's gonna get its go.
So, wait, we just want to clash. Do we get to
Oh
pass
god,
that?
you're totally sorry. Holy shit. Of course, you guys just want to clash. You get an action.
Okay, why don't we dual tech then?
Hell yeah. So this would functionally be a dual tech using the one action gained from this clash, and one of your actions that you would use to initiate a turn.
We're dual teching a real turn with a free turn, basically. Okay, I don't know anything about fighting, but I know this thing has a big shield that it's hard to get past unless you can double team it. So I'll distract it, and you hit it for real.
Okay, you both are going to roll. Since you're both red for this round, I believe, there is not a clash.
Okay,
Which arm is it defending with right
It's
now?
holding its right arm up.
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna roll grit for Atticus as he quote-unquote fights it. He doesn't really know how, but he does his best. He just needs to engage its defensive protocols on this side.
Lunk gets up. It starts going. Oh,
Fucking moves half an inch towards you like this guy.
Atticus is like, oh, I thought I was gonna. That's all right. He sees an exposed spot and dings it with his wrench as hard as he can.
14?
It has to
Okay,
roll
fantastic. That will hit. Give me a roll for you. That will also hit. You get a combined 7 damage with your dual attacks. You drive that wrench in there, and you're just pulling parts out, and you're like, oh god, I don't really want to hurt this thing that bad. You manage to damage it in such a way that you're interrupting its circuits, causing it to malfunction without hurting it too bad. You're a salvager. You're used to this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta be ready to deal with a rampaging car.
Okay, It's its go. It's going to wheel its arm around and attempt to strike Atticus.
Okay.
Oh,
Baby,
Okay.
Oh!
Can
Do I
I,
have enough yet?
well,
don't.
I can't beat that. Well, probably can't beat that. I was gonna ask if I could use my, I have an ability that lets me cannibalize a nearby machine to try to make a shield. I was gonna ask if I could cannibalize the piano. Let's see, what do I roll for this? Defense? You gain defense equal to your swing. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not possibly gonna be enough to do anything.
It would not.
Alright, never mind. Atticus is like, what if I used the piano?
Atticus is hit hard, and you take the crit effect for this creature, which isn't too spicy. It's just 2 times damage. You take 8 and land in the bag of sugar.
No! Oh no, the sugar's getting in your wound. Why did I save some of it?
Now you guys have, I believe, 1 action remaining. Who took the free action and who kept the, basically who has a turn left? I believe it's Atticus? It's either Atticus
I don't
or
think we
Lunch.
actually made a decision.
Yeah.
Given
so
the
let's say
relative position, why don't we say it's lunch?
it's Lunch.
Well, I have my special ability, drinking song.
You're gonna bust out another ditty?
I think what he's gonna try to do is juke around this person and try to awfully play the piano and do a drinking song.
Okay.
Bless you, Piv.
Good luck. It's so smashed up. I'm putting an artificial DC on this. Oh God, that is not high enough.
He scrambles up the robot and falls on it.
You run up to the piano and you're like, I'm gonna play him a ditty that I will. You run up, there is 1 key, you just doink it a few times. It makes no noise. The robot is confused that you're within its, like, crusher grip. Like, why? Okay. 3d6 at the top of the round. You guys are doing great.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay, those were wills.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
no.
still bad, but I thought I had also rolled bad.
You guys,
Oh man.
please don't die.
I think I've got I can, if you want me to go first, I can do something that can help us a little bit.
Before you guys decide on your dice, you do notice it raise up its left arm.
So if
crap.
you
Did
want
we
to make
see
sure
what it did with that before?
It just tried
I think
to
it's just
defend
what its
itself.
color is, effectively. That's my guess. When its right arm is up, it clashes with blue. That's all I know. So
Well, maybe.
if
There's 2 arms but 3 colors, so I'm not sure if that's, well, whatever. We'll see.
no, it is. Based on what we attacked it with, it's blue.
That's the advantage of dual teching. It enables you to do deduction.
Yeah. So
okay.
if you want to not clash, attack with blue. I'm gonna heal you, Atticus. So
I'm not too bad.
I don't care. I'm gonna use my syringe gun ability to add an extra 1d6, or I think no, it maximizes the die, so I think it turns it into a 6.
Ah! Oh, that's
You feel a lot better. Healing medicine courses through your body. Actually, you're reminded of what Arvis said earlier about health potion. It's good stuff. Okay. It's going to attempt to obviously crush the lunch. That absolutely hits you. You take a full 4 damage, lunch.
Depends. Is it blue?
It is actually. Are you blue under there?
I am! Move him over and see!
The secret tech, make yourself invisible, so even
Oh wait, sorry. It's not blue. My apologies.
Oh.
I got excited for half a second because I'm like, did I just get bamboozled?
no, right is blue.
Right arm's-
It's doing left, I think.
It's doing left. Yeah, it's doing left right now.
Okay. So, oh wait, yellow's nobility. Oops. Red. Time for nobility is past. The time for fisticuffs is here. So, Atticus is gonna not try the wrench again. Instead, he is going to take out his pugilist's hand wraps, which he does not know how to fight with, but he's going to unravel them and try to dart around this thing's legs and tie them up with the wraps.
Ooh.
Does red clash?
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah!
I will say, I am very impressed with your immediate deduction. You figured out how the boss worked instantly.
Okay, attacks made.
May I again
Oh, yeah.
dual tag?
If you want to dual tech, go for it.
Because I have 2 abilities that are not attacks.
Fantastic.
He immediately, like, pops up from getting hit. You think you can take me on in my own house?
Cocks its head to the side. Are you trying to draw its attention?
Yeah, he's basically pointing at his metallic chest. You couldn't even swat a slot.
Tips its head to the side, completely unaware of what you're saying, and unaware of what...
Mid tying its legs up, Atticus is like, swat a what? Well, holy shit.
Roll with me.
Yeah, D20 plus Ned. I'll make my roll as well. Attacks made with the Knuckle Duster's hand wraps get +2.
Ooh, fantastic. Okay, it's gonna roll.
No!
So, it looks down at you, and it's like, it's trying to parse what you're saying. Part of its brain is malfunctioning. Atticus darts around and flashes you the thumbs up from the far side. It's now poised for you to tip it over should you wish.
You know what you do? You should turn yourself off. Cause this is my street you're looking at. And then he, like, tries to find the button, but probably, like, pushes him over accidentally.
It begins to topple over, letting out a whistling sound. It impacts the piano, shattering the final key.
Oh.
I didn't mean to do that.